What's cracking, fam? What's cracking? It's your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk with another short one just for you, fam. This one's gonna be about the dirty South and the East Coast rap rivalry, fam. I see a lot of people coming out talking about the East Coast and stuff like that, like Big Gip from I forgot the goddamn boy's name real quick now. I know I'm talking about Big Gip, okay? And you see he got something against Jay-Z. I always said something about Jay-Z, about the East Coast and how they was not giving the West Coast, giving the dirty South their props, right? And how East Coast has lost rap since, we'll say, the Pac era, Pac Biggie era, 95, 96, after that's been done, finished. And then that's the way it is, right? But I do still say like this here. New York has lost its power, its stronghold on the rap scene because it was a plan. It was planned. If you look at the rap game, they start losing it a while ago. You look at back in the days, the 90s, we go back 90s, can we go to 80s? Maybe a little bit of 80s. No, people, yeah, we go a little bit of 80s to mid 80s to rap did, right? You know, when New York had it. But New York's are getting smart, you know what I'm saying? We are a state where we got a lot of smart brothers out there, the 5%, the Peace Guards and things like that. So they was bringing all that knowledge, you know, and putting it to the music, you know what I'm saying? These the Jewish people inside these red countries like, oh, these dudes call themselves gods and earths. You know, peace, loving, unity. UNITY and all that good stuff. Kwame with the big joints, the kitten plays. You know, so everybody was trying to rock the African stuff, the baggy clothes. It was a new trend that was waking brothers up. It was like getting the black medallions, you know, Chuck D's, you know, Public Enemy. There's one other thing too. I see Public Enemy's not getting the respect that they deserve. I saw one dude talking about rap groups from the 80s that did not mention Public Enemy. He said NWA. What has NWA that Public Enemy has not done? Please, one of y'all people out there tell me, you know what I'm saying? Tell me what song that they put out that has touched the masses, that touched the community, you know, like PE has done. You can say what you want about NWA, well, they got F the Police. NWA was never really Ice Cube. You know, Ice Cube was writing their stuff there. He was a performer. Ren was cool. I thought Ren was gonna be the first one to exit and go solo. I like his style. I thought he would have blown up. I like his style. But like I tell you like this here, you know, as far as you see also when Ice Cube, when he left NWA, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Nobody in the West Coast had no power or no really to hook him up, put him on. So what they did, he ran to NYC. Got down with a Bomb Squad, Chuck D, you know, put him down, stuff like that. Put him on some records, Big Daddy, things like that. You know, revived his career. You know, not really revived, make sure he did not die. They did not die. But a lot of West, I can say West, a lot of down south brothers out there, they feel that New York was like not giving their props. And it's true. It is goddamn true. Why? Because New York was seeing them as slow, you know, as country boys. Slow. You know what I'm saying? You cannot even, let's say, put the blame on that on us. Why? Because we grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? We all come from the South. Our family come from the South. You know what I'm saying? Our grandmas, Geechee, South Carolina, everything. Our family come from there. You know what I'm saying? As far as my generation, you know, we might have been raised in NYC, but we was raised by down south people, so we got them down south values got switched. You know what I'm saying? We got out of line, you know what I'm saying? And summertime will come, a lot of cousins will come up from like South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, things like that will come down NYC, and we used to always spot them. You know, those country boys and freak open their mouths up, even the girls. Why? Because they would have mosquito bites on their legs. We didn't have mosquito bites on their legs. Down south ones from South Carolina, it's always come up to NYC. You can see they had some kind of bites on their legs, like mosquito bites. That's how we knew who they was, fam. That's facts, right? And we said they were slow because they were slow. They were our cousins. We was NYC. We was doing shit out there, you know. We was on the streets hustling, scrambling. We was in deep way. We was scrambling back in days, you know what I'm trying to say? We was doing things, you know what I'm saying? But when it come there, it's all like, especially the country voice, and for us, that was like an amusement, really. An amusement. Like, you want to hear them talk again. Like, we wasn't used to that there. They were slower. They know it's slow. Y'all know damn well y'all slower than NYC. You know what I'm saying? But, when it comes to the music, y'all gotta do your own thing. Y'all couldn't say compete on the NYC level. That's what I tell people from the East Coast there. You can't play our music and give it to Southern ears. Why? Because they live differently, fam. Our music is more fast and more tempo. Cannabis or LL knows we got somebody that's running things, you know what I'm saying? Folks, pop, hitting them lyrics out there. Why? Because we live a fast-paced life. We have trains and buses. We always on the move. So we can't ever say this is some kind of slow ass screwed up Houston music on the train. You be fall of goddamn sleep. But down south brothers know they can listen to things like that. Why? Because they rolling their cars, going slow, going to where they go. It's open roads down south. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you rushing crowded ass trains and shit, motherfuckers coughing and shit, perverts getting close to you. It's a goddamn horror ride, fam. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I guess why New York hasn't been giving me the props there, because they didn't know no kind of hip hop from down south. They wasn't playing no down south hip hop in NYC. Only reason why I got so internationally or national with my rap, because I was 86. I went to the military, so I started meeting dudes from everywhere, especially the Cali boys, some of the Cali boys, the Oakland boys, some of the down south boys. You meet people from different places. Therefore, you start listening to music that they listen to, they bring it inside there. The last time I listened to rap, it's be like EPMD, who else? KRS-One back in '89. After that, that was done with them. Yeah. That was done with them. Like, I tell you one example here, like how I got to know Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep, Havoc and Prodigy from Queensbridge. But the real Havoc and Prodigy to me is the brothers from South Central Cartel that I was listening to LA music and South Central Cartel. So I went back home to Harlem, you know what I'm saying? I went inside the record store, 124th Street, 7th Avenue, fam. I'm like, yo, you got some Havoc and Prodigy? Dude's like, yeah, man, got some new stuff. I was like, word, damn. Took it, had the Walkman on, pop, pop, pop. Now I ain't opened tape until I got to the project, St. Nick Project, 129, you know what I'm saying? Pop, threw the tape in. I was like, hold up. I said, no goddamn Havoc Prodigy. I'm all the way back to the damn day. I said, yo, man, I saw some Havoc Prodigy. What's the shit you give me, man? He said, this is Havoc Prodigy. He's from the East Coast, from New York City. I said, you ain't got no like South Central Cartel cool with LV and stuff like that? He looked at me like I was crazy. Like, what the fuck you talking about? I was like, damn, see? We didn't listen to that. No, they didn't know that. Like I said, for me, I listened. I had Spice Ones, Kid Frost I was listening to. Well, the LA, anything that's popping on LA, I was listening to, there's a lot of dudes I was listening to, I can't get their name, G-Mo, who else was out there? It's like, King T, man, who else was out there back in the days I was listening to? Man, there's a few brothers out there that was making some music out there, and I was rocking with them, you know what I'm saying? Down south, I was a New York dude, I listened to down south stuff, you know what I'm saying? As far as Ghetto Boys, 8-Ball MJG, you know what I'm saying? Outkast, you know that definitely. Nappy Roots, you know what I'm saying? Too many New York City don't know about these groups there, so you can't fault us for not giving the South their props on there, because we don't know this stuff there. New York was like the Mecca. We thought we was the number one, which we was number one, but now it moved on to the South, Cool, so be it, you know what I'm saying? Let it go, you know what I'm saying? Let it go like that. But it shouldn't be no kind of rivalry. But I hope the way that I explained this now, that it'll put a little bit of light on, what is really going on. You know what I'm saying? What was really going on then? You know what I'm saying? Now everyone listens to every kind of music. But back then in the 80s, it was nowhere in the world some New York City dude was gonna play some down south music. It was like, who that? When Ghetto Boys popped up, it was like, wow, Ghetto Boys. These dudes from Houston down south. It was a shock to the brothers in there. It was dope, Ghetto Boys, but over and over Ghetto Boys. Mom playing tricks on me, you know what I'm saying? But that the South, they got a lot of rappers that are dope, you know what I'm saying? Lots of them are dope. They don't get no I saying they don't get the shine, don't get the light because of where they at, because their location, their geographics. In NYC back in the day, you usually just walk down the train station, knock on goddamn Sony, whatever, Def Jam, things like that. The down south brothers out there, they didn't have no kind of Sony, things like that. They had to save some cash, take the bus or whatever that's come down or fly into and try to sell their demos, things like that. Or if not, they took it inside their own hands. That's where they give the South their props, because those the ones out there was selling the mixtapes inside the trunks, out the trunks there, you know what I'm saying? Because who else is going to give it to them? They're doing like that. They getting out on that, the word of the streets, the word of mouth, the DJ, they were DJs, they're on the roller skating ring, whatever, the neighborhood disco, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, fam? That's how they did. They struggled up, and they, when you fight and you, how you saying, you fight for what you want, you don't give up, you keep on, you don't let no one say, oh, y'all music is whack. It's like, our music is dope. We like it. This is our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can't want to listen to some New York, yo, son, they're from down south. They speak different, different language. You know what I'm saying? Listen to them. You know what I'm saying? There's some dudes out there in the ATL. The real ATL is the real Grady babies. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like what it is now, so I'm mixed in, you know what I'm saying? It's got gentrified with people every goddamn where. But back when I first moved down there, come on, dudes, when they talk to you like, what the fuck you talking about, dude? That straight, Grady baby, Atlanta, back streets, you know what I'm saying? Back streets, language, you know what I'm saying, fam? But like I say, the Dirty South, love it. We love the Dirty South, you know what I'm saying? We love all the ATL music, Ludacris, Jeezy, fucking goddamn Gucci Mane, T.I., come on, man, Crime Mob, all little groups out there, Gorillas, come on now. I love that shit there, but I'm saying, as far as my fellow New Yorkers who don't never been down, who never lived down there, they don't know the stuff there. They don't know. All they know is some Jigga stuff there, that bullshit. I never did like no Jigga. He always been biting goddamn Biggie Smalls, you know what I'm saying, fam? That's the one that put that out there, fam. And I'm out. Peace.